welcome to another edition of World Cup Daily, live here on Joy Prime and, of course, on Joy News. We are now on Joy News for the first 1 hour of the show. So if you're watching on Joy News, a special welcome to all of you. Today is the big day. Finally, the World Cup is upon us. And, of course, we're looking forward to the opening game between Mexico and South Africa happening in Mexico City. Well, one of the things we always look forward to on the opening day of the tournament is the opening ceremony. He's got lot of cultural display, and we're looking forward to what the Mexicans will give us. A number of performances also we are looking forward to. And if you haven't heard, then please take note that the World Cup will be live on Joy Prime. It's going to be live on Joy Prime. So today at 5 p.m., tune in. We will start our build-up of the tournament, bring you the opening ceremony, also the first game of the tournament. It's going to continue until the end of the tournament. And importantly, all of Ghana's games are going to be live here on Joy Prime. Okay, so it's an exciting time. You're all excited about it. So this should be your home of the World Cup. This should be your home of the World Cup. Now, today, we have a lot to talk about. Finally, Omar Abdul Kadir Artan has arrived in Somalia, and the Somalian people showed the USA that they loved their man. It was a rousing welcome they gave him. In fact, they packed themselves in the stadium for him to go wave at them. He was received by the president of the country, clearly sending a very strong signal that he is loved at home. Very powerful. And FIFA yesterday held a press briefing ahead of the tournament commencement today. He addressed that very issue, and we'll hear from him briefly. But in terms of just taking a closer look of Ghana's opponents in the group, England was in action yesterday. They won convincingly, and that has raised questions as to whether Ghana playing just one friendly before the tournament will affect the team in any way. We'll try and address that issue, but we'll spend some sufficient time on South Africa versus Mexico. We'll try and give you a sense of the South African team, what to expect of them, some key players in the team, likewise Mexico. And there's also South Korea and Czechia who will be playing today. So we'll bring you analysis of that and a few other happenings in this year's World Cup. This is World Cup Daily. My name is Razak Musbar, Daniel Quarantine, and Victor Achutamaklo, Lawrence Baidu, and hopefully Frederick Asari, the former goalkeeper of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and currently with Durban City, will be joining us today. We'd love to hear from you, so keep your messages coming through, and we'll start the conversation right after this break, okay? And of course, once again, to our viewers on Joy News, welcome.
Shakira, we are ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
We're ready.
We're ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
We are ready.
We're ready.
We are ready.
We are ready too!
From the day you were born, that here in this place.
Aye, malaria's remedy is Lonat. Therefore, we're gonna use Lonat to recover. You have malaria?
Yes, please.
Are you shivering?
Yes, yes.
You got chills?
Yes,
Take Lonat.
Lonat.
First day.
Lonat.
Take Lonat.
Lonat.
Second day.
Lonat.
Take Lonat.
Lonat.
Third day.
Lonat.
Take Lonat.
Lonat.
That's all. Lonat, scatter malaria. Lonat, it scatter malaria.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, what's up?
Life. It's moving so fast. Yesterday I was in class 4. Today I'm almost in JHS. My shoes don't fit me anymore. My voice is deeper. I was watching cartoons, but now they say I'm too old for that.
The more things change, the more they'll stay the same. I still love you the same.
Come accept that.
In a world that keeps changing, Calipo still keeps making sweet memories.
I still love it.
But I told you to have a sip not to finish it.
Calipo fruit juice drink, making sweet memories. This advert is FDA approved.
Mid-year Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Afimpemwa Foribo. Hallelujah. All roads lead to the Black Star Square, Accra. Saturday, 20th June 2026 at 7 a.m. prompt. Media Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Today, God is good. Jumediwa Waswe, Aglo International Debrewo. Team, God is good to Ghana. Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. Onyamiye Magana. Music ministers, the sensational wild missionaries, the dynamic GG Brass Band, Ghana's #1 Christian DJ, award-winning DJ Paloma, and others. This is a totally new experience. It is Jama to glorify God for what He has done for Ghana. For Vuvuzela, white handkerchief, any praise items, Biabra, Naye him, or Biam Rebbe, be aglow for Jesus.
Madam, I'm looking for Abena.
Abena, there is someone looking for you.
Madam, please, where's Abena?
Abena, yes, ma'am. Is this who you are looking for?
Madam, please get me Abena. Please.
Della. Abena, bra.
Oh, Abena. If it's not Abena rice, eat any other.
Abena rice, and Niji Nkwa.
FDA, Ajadi in Kratz, where that's
Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Afimpemwa Foribo. Hallelujah. All roads lead to the Black Star Square, Accra. Saturday, 20th June 2026 at 7 a.m. prompt. Media Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Today, God is good. Jumediwa Waswe, Aglo International Debrewo. Team, God is good to Ghana. Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. Onyamiye Magana. Music ministers, the sensational wild missionaries, the dynamic GG Brass Band, Ghana's #1 Christian DJ, award-winning DJ Paloma, and others. This is a totally new experience. It is Jama to glorify God for what He has done for Ghana. For Vuvuzela, white handkerchief, any praise items, Biabra, Naye him, or Biam Rebbe, be aglow for Jesus.
mundo, la Copa del Mundo.
So if you wanna try to get what's mine, hurry up, you ain't got too much time. For the chosen to regret.
Hi there, welcome back. It's World Cup Daily. This is the big deal. This is the day we've all been waiting for, all right? World Cup is finally upon us. Of course, it's starting in Mexico, and we're all excited about it. Daniel Kranti is there, Chito Mankolo is there. God, it's good to have you. Good to have you. And finally, the day is upon us.
Yes.
The day the Lord has made, isn't it? The day the Lord has made.
All the talking can stop, the football can begin in just a matter of hours. And we're hoping for a colorful opening ceremony. We'll be watching the musical performances.
Yeah. It's going to be live here on Joy Prime, so let's just keep reiterating that. And for those of you watching us, Joy News, we're going to be there for the first 1 hour. So we're going to try and do as much as possible to give you something to be excited about. But just a little bit on Ghana's group watch. Ghana's opponents in their group have been very busy. England wrapped up their friendlies for this tournament. That makes it 2 friendlies they've played in this month of June. The first one was, you can remind me, was against New Zealand. They won that 1-0. And the second one yesterday, they played against Costa Rica. They won that 3-0. In the same process, we saw Croatia play 2 friendlies. They played Slovenia, and then they played Belgium. They won the Slovenia one, then they lost the Belgium one. Panama also, you can count about, I think, 3 friendlies they've played between now to the end of the World Cup. And Ghana have played just 1. And I'm wondering, should we be concerned?
Of course, it's cause for concern. If you consider the context of the team, it's a new team, sort of, because the manager has not had enough time with this group. You just changed the manager, 3 months before the tournament? And the new guy who came in has just coached 1 game. And so you ideally would give him as many games as possible to test out his ideas and see how the players respond to it in real game situations and see who is a good fit for what.
Because it's one thing training and another thing testing the ideas on the field.
In competitive games, I mean, who's a good fit for what? If he has to make any changes, because, look, there's no time to experiment.
Yeah.
And that experiment has to happen in training matches. Without that process, it looks like he'll be using that first game against Panama to be learning about how his team copes with the heat, how they are able to execute a strategy, to what degrees are they able to execute it, what adjustments he has to make. All of those are things that he ought to have learned in training matches or in friendlies, but he's going to learn those things in competitive games. So that's a big minus. When you also consider the fact that there are members of this team who have not had a lot of game time and don't have that much sharpness and intensity or rhythm, you would have hoped that at least they would come here having played those friendly matches just to get them up to speed before the games begin. The other thing is that the season ended for most of our players in the second week of May, a few of them in the final week of May. By the time the first game at the World Cup starts, a good number of our players would have gone a whole month without kicking a ball. Antoine Semenyo's season ended, I think, on the 24th of May, if I'm not mistaken, final week of the Premier League.
Competitive football, you mean?
And because he did not play any part in the international friendly that we played, he's now not kicked the ball in 3 weeks. By the time our World Cup opener comes up against Panama, Semenyo would not have played football for a whole month.
That's a lot.
Before he takes onto the pitch. So
that's a lot. Because, as you mentioned, it's one thing training,
it's another thing.
Doing a few kickabout here and there.
The final thing I'm going to say is when you also consider the fact that a lot of our opponents appear to be battle ready. Panama have a 6-year-old coach, same spine for the last 5 years or so. Croatia, Dalic has been there for God knows how long. Even Thomas Tuchel has had close to a year, if I'm not mistaken, probably 18 months with his team. So it's not ideal. We just hope that when the tournament starts, whatever Carlos Queiroz has been, and I'm sure that he's been preparing with this context in mind and trying to find solutions to it, but it's not ideal.
Because, Daniel, when we saw the game against Wales, I think he had trained with the team maybe, I think about 2 or 3 days. Was it about, I think 4 or 3 days. 3 days.
Yeah. And one day with a full complement.
Exactly. And we saw the outcome of that. There were a number of questions that needed to be answered based on that game. And we're hoping that we'll see how those questions will be answered in a friendly that will possibly come. Unfortunately, that has not happened. The hope is that he's corrected some of those mistakes in training. But like Achu said, the proper way to test if the players have indeed corrected those mistakes is in a competitive game. And we wish we had the opportunity to test that before the game against Panama.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So now we need to focus on...
Yeah, but you should be concerned about it.
Yeah, we should be concerned. But look, the thing is, it has happened. We missed an opportunity to get a second friendly. That didn't happen. If you go around and you are crying about what didn't happen, when there's a World Cup game in front of you, it's not going to solve anything. So then you have to, within the training context, try and find or figure out solutions to the problem. So I'll not be surprised if they are doing 11v11 at training, more intense training sessions, longer training sessions, just to try and get the players up to speed with things. And look, again, if we're going to the competition under these same circumstances with maybe the previous regime, I'll be a bit more concerned. But this is somebody with 43 years of experience. And from what we heard, he said, okay, fine, he will just focus on training with the team, not necessarily try and go overboard and let's see if we can get a club side even to play for, although, because that will be difficult to do. So once he's resigned to focusing on training, then it gives me the sense that he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, because Henry gave that indication that, look, if the coach requests for it, he'll work on it. But at the moment, he hasn't made any request for it. So, but while that is the case, that yes, look, there's nothing we can do about it. The tournament is starting today. There's no way we can fix a friendly. But the point also has to be made that it shouldn't be an excuse. It shouldn't be an excuse in the event the team does not do well. Then we should not have an excuse.
There will be a reason. To call it an excuse is to try to skirt around responsibility or shirk responsibility. You cannot look beyond this. The fact that the coach has accepted to work within the very difficult circumstance doesn't take away the fact that it is a key component of team preparation. So if it doesn't go according to plan, you will look back on this and say, next time, we should not repeat that kind of mistake, because in truth, there is no excuse for this. We had 6 months to plan around the teams we were going to face. The draw was done in December. We knew who we were going to face. 6 months is more than enough time to have booked international friendlies and found a way to get this team ready. So whether this goes well or not, you cannot dismiss the fact that we had a less than satisfactory preparation period, because every team going into a major tournament plays international friendlies.
I mean, to be honest, to think that Semenyo, by the time we're playing against Panama, will be his first game in a month. Wow, that's a lot.
They will find a way.
They have to find a way, man.
They will
because that game against Panama,
Look, but the reason why I'll not a reason, not an excuse. This competition is not happening at the start of the season. It's happening at the end of the season. So the players have already built fitness up to us. So the way I'm looking at it is, let's say Semenyo is playing for Man City and he gets injured for 1 month and he comes back and he's straight into the starting lineup. He's fit to play. So, and this is not an injury. He's been training the whole time. He's been getting up to speed the whole time. Or a player who is in his club side and hasn't played football for a month because he just can't crack it into the first team.
Or gets suspended.
Or gets suspended and then he's drafted into the first team or into a starting lineup. He's supposed to be fit and ready to play. It's a World Cup. Look, it's a physical battle, but it's also a mental battle. If you are sitting there and your excuse is that you've not played a second friendly, so you can't compete against Panama, then get out and let Nigeria come and play. But it's not an excuse. You have to be up to speed. You have to be ready for battle. And for me, so far as the head coach is not complaining now, I'll also not complain. I don't expect him to complain after or if something goes wrong. So we are keeping the same energy. He says he's fine, we are fine. Support the team, you go out and you do the job against Panama, England and Croatia. It's done. You didn't get a friendly. Let's stop crying about the fact that we didn't get a friendly. And let's move on.
Well, the big game today is Mexico and South Africa. It's a big one. It's a repeat of the opening game of the 2010 World Cup, right? But we've got a preview to the tournament courtesy of FIFA. So preview to the game between South Africa and Mexico today. So this is courtesy of FIFA.
The first game, all my friends, we walked, and as we were crossing the local soccer field, I can just remember sirens going off, hooters, vuvuzelas. The atmosphere was crazy.
That match in South Africa, we knew it was going to be tough. I remember the noise that drowned out the shouts of the Mexican fans who had travelled to South Africa.
That's a dream come true. That's the beauty of sport. It gives you these moments. Love for football started there.
We had a good team with talented, high-quality players who we thought could turn the game around. I remember a ball into the box.
And a decent ball in with 3 waiting. Surely it has to be. And it is.
It was a difficult match. They're always complicated matches, especially the opening ones.
It's finished. South Africa 1, Mexico 1.
The world stops, the country stops. Then the pressure, the tension increases. That's what we're going to experience now. It's not South Africa v Mexico anymore. Now it's Mexico v South Africa.
Welcome back, and of course, it's a repeat of the 2010 opener. We're all excited about it. It's going to be live here on Joy Prime. Remember that. Well, John, as I mentioned, that Frederick Asari, the former Kotoko goalkeeper, and currently with Durban City in South Africa, he's joined us on set now. He was called up to the Black Stars team some years back. Could not get to make his appearance, but it was such a good opportunity for him to train with the Black Stars. We've got him on set today. Frederick, good to have you. Charlie, how is it going?
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
Charlie, but this is some resemblance. Oh, you my eyes. my guy. This is some resemblance. Oh, you my eyes.
My guy.
Kakra. Like 5% me.
Oh, my brother. 5 days.
No, it's like 67, 68.
5%. I say Ghana ought to win the World Cup. And I think 0.8. 0.22.
Yes.
Just empire. Just empire. Charlie Frederick, how has it been?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Well, great, eh? And in South Africa, Durban City, you had a good season. It was quite difficult for you, but you came back strong. Charlie, that game against Orlando Pirates. Charlie, trendy, you know.
Charlie.
Wow. Charlie, that was a good game. That was real. Did you see the reactions after the game?
Yeah, I watched it. After the game, yeah.
Wow, it was incredible. Was it intentional? Wasn't that the game that you were like intentional about the performance you were going to put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because how intentional was it?
Yeah, because you know that I was there for quite a long time, and then I was just willing to just play football. So when I got the opportunity, I told myself that, no, this is the time to make a name for myself and also the country I'm coming from. So it was a good time for me to just enjoy myself.
Charlie, he was like baby jets.
It was brilliant. Was that your best game?
Yeah, I think this is my best game.
Yeah.
Since I went there, I think that's my best game I played.
Because of the opposition or the performance? No, for us, it was the best performance we had seen. Maybe there was a different game that meant more to him.
That we didn't go viral as.
No, I'm talking about in terms of importance to him. Was that the most important performance?
Yeah, because Orlando Pirates is one of the biggest clubs in South Africa.
Yeah.
It's like Asante Kotoko here and then House of Folk. So going forward against them, I mean, there was a lot expecting because the match, when they win the match, you know that they will be crowned the champions of South Africa.
Yeah.
So I mean, the performance was amazing, and then I think that is one of my best games since I started playing football.
And I think the season wrapped up really, really well for you because you ended up winning the cup, the Nedbank.
Yeah, Nedbank Cup.
Yeah, Nedbank Cup, and that's when you went to Kotoko, you won the FA Cup, you went to Durban, you won the Nedbank Cup. It's like everywhere you go, you win trophies. Kawa Black Stars are trophies.
Uncle by now.
Yeah. Catastrophe all to the man, 3%. Wonderful. Very good to have you. Really good to have you. And I'm sure you've been monitoring the Black Stars also. They've been getting ready for the tournament. What's your honest, expectations of the team?
Yeah, I think that it's for me. It's a good call-up. I mean, everyone there deserves it, but it's quite unfortunate that we didn't have the coach on time, but at least they're having some time for themselves. We are not expecting so much, but I believe that they can do so well in the World Cup.
I mean, Benjamin Asare is in there, is the only player from the local league there who will be playing in the World Cup. That's a big, big, big deal. I mean, in terms of how he has fared even in the Black Stars. I'm sure you've been monitoring him. And probably been excited about it. And Frederick is within the category of goalkeepers in Ghana who, once upon a time, even up to now, people still, mark as potential Black Star goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
He will always have that opportunity. And I always keep telling his friend, AB, that, look, for a goalkeeper, this is the best time to be knocking on the doors of the Black Stars because for about 6-7 years now, no coach has been consistent with any keeper. Every Black Stars coach that comes in after a few games, after maximum 1 year, they will change the goalkeeper. So just go through the list of names that we have had. And there has been strong local representation there. So Richard Ofori had his time. Then Atizigi, I think he is at the most minutes. Benjamin Asare last year, in the entire year, it was just him. Abelora has had his time. Wola Koto also had his time. Abdelmanaf Nuruddin, a lot of people don't even remember him. So it is, and I said this at the time Asare got his big break, that it is ripe for a coup. The situation that they just need someone to step in there, and after a game or two, they will be able to lock it down because for whatever reason, the coaches don't seem to trust any goalkeeper. And it's not an Atizigi alone problem. It's not a Wola Koto alone problem because to have shuffled between 6 to 8 goalkeepers, it's like for every year there is one goalkeeper in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
And so what Fred needs to keep doing is just performances like we saw against Orlando Pirates, like the one we saw in the Nedbank Cup. Those ones will keep you in the minds of the national team keepers because we thought the first 3 were under lock and key. Then Carlos Queiroz comes in and says, I want to see Patrick Reverson.
Yeah.
I want to see Agbesi.
Yeah.
Which was a surprise because at the time Agbesi got invited, it was not on the back of consistent, strong performances. He had made those 2 mistakes against Karela. And then the month before the league ended, he committed 2 mistakes at the Accra Sports Stadium against Wedro All Blacks. Yet he's managed to get a look in. And again, it is because of the same theme that they want to test as many goalkeepers as possible. So
he's great.
Fred just needs to keep doing what
he's got an opportunity. Fred, but if you have a message for, if you had a message for Benjamin Asare, what will it be?
I would just tell him to just remain calm as he has been. I mean, we all know that he has fought so hard to get that opportunity. So what I can tell him is to just relax, enjoy his game, and then do what he can do best when given an opportunity.
Well, that's Frederick Asare. His time will come. In September, we are going for AFCON qualifiers. We are in touch with Coach Carlos Queiroz. He'll be very fine. Now, yesterday we tried doing something, predicting teams that are likely to advance beyond the group stage. We're going through the entire groups. Daniel was doing his.
And then you go confused.
Then he got locked.
Yeah.
He didn't know because he was getting to the quarterfinals. Was it the quarterfinals?
No, round of 32.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to choose my best 8 third place teams. And then I locked.
And he locked.
Yeah.
So we are going to go back to that.
All right.
We're going to go back to that. So we're going to do that right now. Wait, are you the one going to do it all?
I have to finish what I started. I'm a very complete man. I have to finish what I started. So we'll start from the top.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll mix it up a bit because yesterday is not today and the past is not the present. But let's start off with Group A.
Yeah.
So Mexico first, South Korea, because you know, South Africa will be finishing third. Czechia, hopefully, because Bafana, I love it. Frederick, Bafana.
Yeah.
So in Group B, I'm going for Switzerland. I'm going for Canada to finish second. Because of Dzeko, Bosnia to finish third. And as for Qatar, I don't know anybody there. Brazil first, Scotland second, Morocco third. This is my top 4 for Group C. Group D, I go with USA first. This is a very tricky group. Yesterday, I think I made a different prediction because you can't really tell.
So you started with USA?
Yeah, USA, they will finish top. But
the second and third,
I'll go with Turkey. I'll go with Paraguay. Australia, you never really know the Australia that will turn up at the World Cup. Group E, Germany, in this order, Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire. Don't ask me why I've put Ecuador ahead of Cote d'Ivoire. They have a solid team and they are very difficult to break down. And I think defenses are very paramount when it comes to, and important when it comes to tournaments like this. So I'm looking at Ecuador's defense to take them places. Group F, I think Japan will top the group. Netherlands will be second.
Jokeres.
Sweden third, and then Tunisia, unfortunately, will go home. I'll go with Belgium, I'll go with Egypt, and then Iran or New Zealand will finish at the bottom. Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, and then Cape Verde. Then here, I go with France to finish top. I go with, yesterday I said Norway will finish second, but I was looking at something and I remember, in fact, what you said reminded me their training session that was cancelled. I went to read a couple of times and I'm like, the weather could be an issue for them. So I'll go with Senegal second, I'll go with Norway third, and then Iraq, unfortunately, will go home. Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria, and then Jordan. And then Portugal, I'll go with Uzbekistan, I'll go with Colombia, and then unfortunately DRC. They can't score goals. They struggle to score goals, and that could be an issue. In Group L, don't ask me any questions. England, Ghana will finish second, Croatia third, and then Panama. So now this is where we are. I have to choose my top 8 best third place teams. And the Lord will take me there. The Lord will take the same Lord that has brought us this far will take us. This is why I got confused yesterday. But I'll go with Morocco, I'll go with Croatia, I'll go with Algeria, Norway, Cote d'Ivoire. It is getting tough. Jokeres, and then one of these last 4. Because of South Africa's group, I think they'll get at least 1 win. So I'll go with Bafana. That is. Or I have a last one.
Scroll up a bit and see if...
No, as for Iran and Colombia, Iran especially, they will go home. But, okay, I'll go with Saudi. I think Saudi will make it. Yeah, I think Saudi will make it. Saudi will make it. Yeah. So this one. Yeah, 8 out of 8. I'm done. So, pick the knockout rounds. This is where it gets tricky. So, Germany versus Morocco. I think Germany will beat Morocco. So, Morocco will go out. France against Sweden. I think France will win. Korea against Canada. I think Korea will win that game. Japan against Scotland. I think Japan will win that game. Ghana versus Uzbekistan. You see what I did there? The Black Stars will make it through. Then Spain versus Austria. It'll be a tough game, but Spain will make it through. USA against Cote d'Ivoire. Unfortunately, that will be the end for our brothers Cote d'Ivoire. USA, I think home support will beat Cote d'Ivoire. Who said poo? Then Belgium against South Africa. Unfortunately for Frederick, your brothers will have to go home this one. So Belgium will go through. Then Brazil against Netherlands. This is an iconic World Cup game. I'll go with Brazil. I'll go with Senegal to beat Ecuador. I'll go with Mexico to beat Saudi Arabia. England will beat Norway. Argentina will beat Uruguay. And that's a tough game. And then Turkey, Egypt. I'll go with Egypt. Mohamed Saleh's last World Cup. And then Algeria will beat Switzerland. And of course, there's no way I'm not choosing Portugal. Portugal are beating Algeria. I'll take Argentina over. We'll get there. Argentina over Egypt. Then England will beat host nation Mexico. I'll go with Brazil to kick out Senegal. USA against Belgium. I think the United States will make it through. Ghana versus Spain. I think the Black Stars will make it through. And then Korea against Japan. I think the Japanese will win that game. France against Germany. France, of course, will be too much for Germany. So now this is my quarterfinals. France against Japan. I'll go with France. Ghana against what is it? Ghana against USA. Of course, Black Stars will make it through. Then we go to Brazil against England. I think England will kick Brazil out of the World Cup. Then Argentina and Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo will beat Messi. Then England against Portugal. Portugal are through. We go to, what's the next picture? There you are. France against Ghana, an upset. Jordan Ayew penalty takes Ghana to the final. And then in the final, Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal beats Ghana in the final. I think we'll be okay. If we make a World Cup final, we'll be okay. Yeah. So this is my prediction. Portugal champions, Ghana second.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah, so prediction way there. Some way. So, guys, you've heard his predictions. Let me get your messages and let's hear from you. Whether you agree with him, where you slightly deviate. Are you sure that Portugal can win the World Cup? I'm sure the Messi fans are already sending their messages through. But let's talk about the game that's happening today.
Yeah. South
Africa and Mexico. And earlier we showed you a preview of the game. But let me just come to Frederick. I mean, how is the feeling like in South Africa? I'm sure you've been interacting with the players, the fact that they qualified to the World Cup. What's their sentiment like? Are they excited about the World Cup? Are they hopeful that they can go and do well?
Yeah, we all know that South Africa is a football nation, and then they really like the game. They enjoy watching it. I mean, the supporters, everything is fun over there. So with the qualifiers, I think that I was there in one of their matches in Durban, their qualifying game, and then it was amazing. So they are looking forward to it. They are very excited. And this World Cup, I think it means a lot to them because it's been a while they've been to the World Cup. So, I mean, they are looking forward to it. And
I mean, they've got some players from the local league in the national team. Are there some players that you think we need to pay close attention to in this tournament?
Yeah, I think that South Africa is known to be producing good players in the local league. They see themselves with the confidence they have. They see themselves to be one of the best in the world. I mean, they compare themselves to the top European leagues. They produce big stars, and then going into this World Cup, I think that they have some big names like Wonu Williams. I mean, Mudau, Mokoena, Apolis. They are very big players, and then we are all looking forward to see what they can do in the World Cup.
We'll see what they can do in the World Cup. And of course, Mexico themselves. Now, actually, you've got something on the Mexican team, right? And just before, while we are waiting for you to show that what you've got on the Mexican team. So this is the Group A and the rankings of the teams in Group A. Mexico, they are ranked 14th, the highest ranked team in Group A. South Africa, 60th. Czechia 40th and South Korea 25th in the rankings there. So in terms of how the teams are faring, globally, this is how it looks like. Now, the head coach of the South African team, Hugo Broos, has been speaking ahead of the game. Let's hear from him briefly.
So that day after day it goes better and better. And therefore we were here so soon. People said, oh, what are you going to do already, 21st and blah, blah, blah. I know what it is I had the experience as a player 40 years ago, and this is no difference with now. Altitude is altitude. So I know that we had to be here so many days before, because we need that adaptation and be careful also with what we do on training. But again, the boys will be ready Thursday. I don't know the names, the 11 names. So I can tell you, if we use the most dangerous, they are all dangerous. It is a very complete team with much movement, with solidarity. You see that those guys, they really want to become world champion. You see that in the way they are playing, the commitment in the game. So they are a very good team, and we will be, or we have to be, on our best level next Thursday if we wanted to do a good result. I saw the game against Serbia. It was fantastic how they played. Certainly the first half hour. Movement, aggressivity, solidarity, all the team attack, all the team is defending. So it's a very complete team, and it will be very difficult for us on Thursday. But a football game is a football game, and we don't have to think now that we don't have any chance against Mexico. This is.
So that's the the South African coach there, Hugo Broos, and of course leading South Africa to the World Cup there. Now, Achu, let's talk about...
This will be his last dance. He says it's the last coaching gig with South Africa. After
this tournament, he's going to be out.
Yeah, he's been there, I think, for 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. And this has been some of the best periods in South African football in the modern era. Since they last won the AFCON, because before his appointment, they had made the quarters of the AFCON. Then 2021, they didn't qualify. He took them to semis in Cote d'Ivoire. Unfortunately, round of 16 last year. Interesting team with some really unique spines. So Ronald Williams in post, Mudawa at the back, Teboho Mokoena. Even Mofokeng is another player to watch. Then the Burnley man, Lau Foster. As always, the problem is they are cutting edge.
Yeah, and just before they're coming up against Mexico, but just before we do the Mexican one, Daniel, maybe you want to join him. Just let's narrow a little more down on
the South African team.
Team. And of course, for those who are joining us on, watching us on Joy News, we're going to be by 11. We'll be parting ways with you on Joy News for other programming there, but you can reconnect with us on Joy Prime. So do that. Anyway, so basically that is it. Now, so we've got the South African team. Daniel, what are the major highlights of this South African team?
So for me, it's the offense. We already know how they play their football. Very enterprising. They create lots of chances. Yes, the goal scoring can be an issue, but this is a team that work their socks off. They press really well. And as I said, the interplay can be very nice to watch. The chances that they create also. There are some individuals there who I think will be very key if South Africa had to go forward. Frederick already mentioned the goalkeeper and captain, Rowan Williams. He's such a solid rock, not just in terms of shot stopping and everything else, but the leadership from the back. A very good organizer, and I think he would be somebody who have to be on his A game if South Africa to make it.
And just before you continue, let me just speak Frederick's thoughts on that. Ronwen Williams, how special is he though?
Yeah.
What's so unique about him? Because he's quite popular in South Africa too. People love him there.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Rowan. He's one of the top goalkeepers. And then what makes him very unique is his composure in the post, and also how he organizes the back, how he controls. I mean, he's a fantastic ball-playing goalkeeper. It makes him very big in the country and also all over the world. So for me,
and how key will he be if South Africa is going to go far in this tournament?
I think we all know that he is one of the key members that qualified the team to the World Cup. So going into the World Cup, he's going to be a very key member, depending on the playing style of the coach and then how they are going to go about the game. So for me, I think he's one of the key members going into the World Cup.
Now, Daniel, beyond the goalkeeper, which other players?
Mokoena, who sits at the base of the midfield, also a very key player. But my interest is on the three attacking players behind what will be Lars Foster at the base of the attack. Moremi, who plays on the left-hand side, Apolis, who plays on the right-hand side, and then we know it's going to be the chap, the 36-year-old from Sundowns, but this guy, Mofokeng, is someone I think should be starting games. And in that game where Frederick made a ton of saves against Orlando Pirates, I'm sure he's one of the players who gave him headache. He is such an intelligent footballer, always looking, always scanning, always looking for the pass. And he's a creative genius, as we've seen, 27 appearances this season, 18 goal contributions, 10 goals, 8 assists. Yes, he's young, yes, he's inexperienced, but anytime he wears a Bafana shirt, you can see sparks of brilliance. You can see that if he's given a long running in this team, he will certainly make a difference. Tembo Zwane, who is the vice captain of the team, also plays in that same position. Yes, he's much more experienced, 36, but he's not seen enough game time this season. Even in the friendlies, for me, he hasn't had that cutting edge that he used to have back in the day. So I'm sure he will start games, but don't be surprised if Mofokeng is one of the first substitutes that are brought on from the bench, because he has that spark. And another thing that, for me, works in his favor is the fact that the guys who will be playing on his left, Moremi, the guy who's playing on his right, Apolis, all playing the same side as him, as Orlando's Pirates. So that synergy, that understanding could even help Lyle Foster, because the guys who are playing behind him play together at club side, and the service to him will be much better, or rather a player who doesn't necessarily have that understanding with the rest of the team. So for me, yes, I don't think he'll be a starter because he's in competition with one of the most experienced players in the team in Zwane. But he's one of the players to look out for. He's a very intelligent number 10. He can sway into the left-hand side, can sway into the middle. Also has that ability to pop into the box and score goals. And the numbers show clearly that he can do that. So, for me, he's one of the main players to watch.
Let's talk a bit about the Mexican team now. And we're going to go back to the portal very shortly now. But while we are waiting to do that, I mean, actually, what is special about this Mexican team?
Is the coach. Yeah, he gets tournament football, he understands it. And there's one quote that typifies him. I think at the beginning of the year, he was asked about how he sets this team up. And what Javier Aguirre said at the time was that knockout football and the FIFA World Cup, this is Javier Aguirre on the right. And this is the man who 16 years ago scored that 79th minute leveler. That time he was the captain for this man. Rafael Marquez was Barcelona player and captain of the Mexican team at that World Cup. He will be coming to this World Cup as the assistant coach to the same man who was coaching them some 16 years ago. But I digress. Javier Aguirre says that tournament football and the FIFA World Cup is not always for the teams that play the prettiest of football. And he says it is for the teams that can stay in the game for as long as it takes and are competitive, difficult to break down. They are the teams that win. So he leans or gravitates towards compact, pragmatic football. Substance first, style can come later. And it reflects in the way he sets up the team. And so if you look at the key elements in his team, it is the old legs, it is the players who are very quick, play with a lot of intensity. Don't be fooled by Galado's age, fullback, 31 years of age, but he's very quick and very intense. And so if you're a young winger going up against him and you expect that you'll have a field day, you will not. But one of the players that excites me is Israel Reyes. He started his trade as a centre-back and then was converted into a right-back. But still very efficient, has very good appreciation of space and time. And so he does not always allow wingers to manipulate the ball to beat him. It will take a lot to get the better of him on that right side. What makes him special is that he's a player who provides tactical solutions. And in a tournament like this, it will come handy. And it is because of his orientation as a centre-back. So if the game requires a shift to a back three, so maybe you want to take someone off, bring on a more wide threat, and then shift him into, or shift a teammate into central defense, is an easy change to make without having to bring on another player. If you want to take on or sacrifice another player while you are changing the game, bring on a more offensive-minded player at right back and shift someone into central defense, he's also the guy to do that. The midfield has got the man that I think played with Mohamed Kudus, Edson Alvarez at Ajax, and then came to West Ham United, didn't exactly work out for 2 years, These days he plays for Fenerbahce. He's been there in the past year. Hard tackler, decent in his distribution, but essentially he's a breaker. He's a destroyer, holding midfield.
Now, I want you guys to address this for me because I want to get a sense of what we should expect in this game. Is it going to be a free scoring game? Because I'm just looking at the numbers in terms of the opening game in recent World Cup tournament. If you go as far back as 2002, France, Senegal, of course, just one goal that was scored in that game. Germany, Costa Rica, we ended 4-2. In 2010, South Africa and Mexico, those 2 goals that were scored, 1-1. Brazil and Croatia, 3-1 it ended. Then you talk about the 2081 Russia, wallop Saudi Arabia, 5-0. Qatar also won 2-0. Are we going to see goals in this game?
There will be goals in this game. I'm tempted to predict and say that Raul Jimenez will get a goal for Mexico, because of who he is and the fact that he doesn't need too many chances to put the ball in the back of the nets. The contrast of styles is why I say there will be goals. South Africa, very expansive. They will see a lot of the ball. Mexico will be playing on the break and will be hoping that Gutierrez, Eric Lila, and the rest of the supporting cast can create the scenarios where Raul Jimenez can thrive on. South Africa will have their moments. Can Lyle Foster put the ball in the back of the nets? That is where the issue will be for them. But I have no doubt that we'll see a very open game.
Fascinating, really fascinating. Well, we are ending the coverage on Joe News. If you're just joining us, but to wrap it up, let's take you back to 2010, where this very fixture occurred in the opening game of the World Cup. All right, let's take you to 2010 now, and I'm sure that's what we'll be ending with as far as our coverage on Joe News is concerned.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watcher cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
Hey, play into one young one, when the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika on to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As you wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe Nubi, the cocoon. One Garino. But I said, I'll be
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Shopping just got easier with Franco Online. You get to buy original phones, electronics, and home appliances anytime, anywhere, just on your phone. Browse original mobile phones, smart televisions, air conditioners, washing machines, chest freezers, and many more. Just pick your phone, download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Buy, pay, and get it delivered to your doorstep. And the most exciting part of it all is you get free delivery within Accra and Kumasi within 24 hours. Visit our website at www.francotrading.com for bulk purchasing and retailing. Contact the numbers on the screen. Please do not succumb to any scammer online. Franco, home of quality mobile phones and home appliances.
Wait, your tomato mix. Wouldn't so one on pass. Still loud, what tomato flavor no? No color changing like traffic lights. Come on.
Tasty Tom dear. It will surely give you value for money. This steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup.
Taste no so dear. On point.
flavor near.
And it doesn't color your meat or chicken. I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom Enriched Tomato Mix.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's Soccer Chat. We're bringing you all the sights, all the sounds, all the beautiful memories that you can have as far as the World Cup is concerned. And we're bringing you conversations around the globe.
Every public purse, dollar, CD that is spent, the public will know what it is going to do.
The great profiles of players and legends. Even if you have to full calls, you come and coach them. No. Olympics.
No. If we are bringing a coach in, our concentration shouldn't be qualifying for the World Cup. We've done that several times. Winning the AFCON should be our main.
One day, I would like to see a former player being the head of GFA. Do they have a system for us?
If we get out in the group stage, useless. If we get out at the first knockout stage, useless. We'll have to get to the quarter.
Soccer Chat is on your television, is on your social media, and it's everywhere. And it's courtesy of Star Oil.
Produced by
And here's the official welcome. It's Africa's first World Cup, and it's the host South Africa against the Mexican side who have to compete against not just the 11 men on the field. Here's a tuck ball in, the South African defence is arriving. This is Vela, looking for the man in the middle, and he might just have found him here. Blocked away Franco's effort by Itumeleng Khune, who did well to spread himself wide when Franco looked to have got the better of that South African defence. Careful and measured till the last ball, but Khune, arms and legs outstretched, just about denying the Argentine-born Mexican forward. So Tirado on the right foot to try and curl one in. Swinging high as well, the touch is offside. Here's offside. There was a touch, I think, by Dos Santos, and when Vela took it, a defender on the line, but the goalkeeper was ahead of him. So despite the complaints, it will not stand. And I think that was the right decision. It's Medisa. Nice ball. Just creating a bit of space for Shabalala. A decent ball into, and Mpela was only inches away. And Mpela was very, very close to making it count. Chance here to break at pace. Medisa turning it through. It's on here now. The goalkeeper's beaten, and South Africa have their first goal. Siphiwe Shabalala, on the day he wins his 50th cap, has given South Africa a glorious moment. Wonderful ball through. The goalkeeper at first advanced. What a terrific finish. And the whole place has just erupted. The defending, not good, and Khune with a wonderful save again. Dos Santos just drifting past the defender, and Khune, who saved his side a couple of times, that was going in. A decent ball in with three waiting. Surely it has to be, and it is. The equaliser from Marquez. South African hearts are broken. Well, the young guns might be leading the line, but it is the old head from the back who has provided the killer blow, and we're all square again. So into the final minute plus stoppage time, but here's an opportunity again from Mpela. Oh, he's hit the post. What a finish that would have been. Katlego Mpela's pace again, causing problems. The whole nation held its breath and exhaled in disappointment. And that will be that. The referee has blown his full-time whistle. Lively opening to this World Cup, very nearly the glorious...
You know what, guys? This is what I want you guys to do for me. Just one word to describe that opening game between South Africa and America in 2010. One word.
Exhilarating.
Oh, they're broken in the air.
You said one word, and what came to mind is what?
Oh, that we had.
If I had thought about it, like, then you would have said.
What would you have said?
You would have been right to say that. Oh.
So now you've thought about it.
No.
Charlie.
Electric.
Yeah. ECG.
Charlie.
Sharp.
He kick him.
Wow. Frederick, do you remember this game? How well do you remember this game?
Yeah, I think I was a kid then.
Yeah.
By then I was around 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. And were you supporting South Africa at the time?
Not really. I was supporting Ghana.
No, the opening game against Mexico. No?
Yeah, I was supporting South Africa because we all wanted the African teams to go for it. Yeah.
But the South Africa equalizer on it. Oh, that was the opening goal.
That was the opening.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oof, bullet shot.
The guy named what?
Shabalala. Shabalala.
You call the sweet spot of the ball, eh?
Shabalala.
And when you're doing commentary with such a goal, it's Charlie.
Yeah.
What can I say?
This guy.
No, he put me on the spot.
Anyway, well, look, the opening games in the World Cup are very special. Very, very, very special. Likewise, the host nations of each World Cup. Brazil, South Africa, you talk about Germany in 2006, France in 2002. Every host nation has got a story in every tournament. How well will Mexico do in this tournament is a question we are all waiting to see. Well, Lawrence Beidou has joined us, and he's going to give us all the gist on that. Lawrence.
Zach.
Yeah, man, you look tough, man.
I got here and I got so excited. You know why?
Why?
Look, I look at all the people on the table, have the discussion, and I see Frederick Asare there. I'm like, man, could have been your year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping to see him there sometime, but then you look at the performances, and the recent thing I go back to has to be that performance he gave out for Durban, which I think was against Orlando Pirates. Brilliant. So to see him come in, talk about South Africa, where he plays his football, quite brilliant. But then let's turn attention to the opening games as far as the last 5 World Cups is concerned. You know what that tells us? Goals everywhere. At least, I've not seen in the last 5 World Cups that we've played, there's not been a game that has recorded 1 goal or less. We've always had to see 2 goals. And if there's something that also tells me, it also has to do with the fact that Asian countries have really struggled in their opening games. Recent one has to be Qatar, right? They lost as host to Ecuador. Then in 2018, we saw an European country host the tournament, and then they won by 5 goals to 0. Brazil in 2014, I think one of the electrifying games I've seen from Brazil. Quite brilliant. And then South Africa, Mexico, as we were talking about it.
Yeah.
When you were asking, when Daniel was mentioning, I was like, why is Daniel not adding the first name to the guy? Danny, what's the first name of the guy?
Charlie, ask Frederick.
See, I had to take my time and rehearse and go back to Simfinwe, so it could stick. So let's go. Simfinwe Shabalala.
We don't want Simfinwe, we want Shabalala.
Right, so that is South Africa, Mexico. You know the interesting thing about the fixture that will be taking place today?
Yeah.
Hugo Bruce and then Javier Aguirre. You know they faced off during the 1986 World Cup. I don't know if you knew.
Really?
Yeah.
Aguirre was a midfielder for Mexico.
And Hugo Bruce played as a defender for Belgium.
Wow.
And in that game, both players played in that game. So if there's something you want to look out for, it's like 40 years after they met as players, now they get onto the scene
that's incredible.
to try and rekindle.
That's incredible stuff.
And when they met, it was a draw. So obviously one comes into this game wanting to take a bragging rights.
History has a funny way of repeating, man.
Exactly.
Wait, watch this. Daniel, watch this. When they met as players in the World Cup, it was a draw.
It was a draw.
When South Africa and Mexico last met in the World Cup, it was a draw. When they meet today,
what will it be?
But he has quite a story as far as World Cup.
Bafana will change it.
So he's played as a player. He's been an assistant coach at the World Cup for Mexico.
Yeah.
And he's coached Mexico at 3 different World Cups.
Incredible.
2002, 2010.
Yeah. So this will be his third one.
Wow.
And the last one obviously also had an European team involved, which was Germany against Costa Rica. That was 4-2. I was quite young. That was the first World Cup I experienced, or the first World Cup I had the opportunity to watch. But going back to that Mexico-South Africa fixture, for Mexico, it comes at a very, with so much importance. Aguirre was asked at the press conference, because in the last 7 attempts of Mexico, they've never won an opening game. And he didn't know. Even the coach, yeah.
Wow.
So after he was asked that question, then he goes back to the reporter and says, which means that this game even comes with much pressure and importance, because you are looking to change that narrative. It says it wants to change that statistic. And that is one thing I thought that Mexico will be going in against South Africa.
They haven't won their opening game in the World Cup.
In the last 7 games, World Cups that they've been to. So it's quite interesting. It looks like Mexico, they are stuck to the draw. But Aguirre, who played as a player, coached at 2 World Cups. I mean, he's experienced it before. So when he talks about changing that statistic, it's something that he's bent on. But South Africa, who are also pretty much a decent side. If you look at the Group A, they are the lowest ranked team. But they still have some things in their sleeves that they want to unleash. So that's how the rankings, as far as the FIFA one is concerned. Mexico are ranked 14th, South Africa 60th, Czech Republic 40th, and then there's South Korea, who I always feel they are the surprise package of every World Cup, because you never know the kind of South Korea that pops up. So from what we've discussed from the previous results we've seen, we are expecting that we will see 2 or more goals in the fixture between Mexico and South Africa.
Well, this is it. Lawrence says 2 or more goals. 2 or more goals. Actually, in the context of the business of the game, how do you describe 2 or more goals?
Business of
you get it, right?
For investors.
No, don't call investors. In the business of the game.
Business of the game. Over 1.5.
2 or more goals is what?
Yeah, over 1.5.
1.5. Not bad. So that's it.
Anytime goal, Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, but Lawrence, in terms of how these teams have been preparing for the World Cup, we know Mexico played Portugal. That game ended goalless. We know they played Ghana. They won that game. And a few other games they played. South Africa.
Daniel is disputing the fact that they played Ghana. But then they played Ghana. Whether it was a team B, team A, they played Ghana.
They played Ghana.
You shouldn't add it.
And that's what you have there. These have been their preparations.
These are the last 5 games of Mexico. And if you look through, they've drawn the 2 and won 3. It tells you how strong of a side they are as far as their preparations going to the World Cup is concerned. Because 5-1 against Serbia, 1-0 against Australia, 2-0 against Ghana, which Daniel is disputing, and then there's a 1-1 against Belgium, and then 0-0 against Portugal. Portugal, many are tipping as one of the favorites to win the competition. And a last bar out, or a last dance for the man
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
And for South Africa, how have they been preparing for this tournament?
So if we are looking at that of South Africa, this is it. They played 1-1 against Jamaica, played 0-0 against Nicaragua. They lost to Panama, who Ghana will be facing in their first game at the World Cup. Played 1-1 as well again with Panama, and then they lost to Cameroon. So they are yet to win any of their games as part of their preparations for the World Cup, which is a bit concerning if you are Hugo Bruce and you are going into a game looking at how Mexico have played in recent games.
The Cameroon game was the AFCON. That's the one they got kicked out.
I mean, it was still part of the build-up.
Then they played Panama in March back.
Yeah. I mean, Frederick, when you look at how both teams have prepared for the tournament in terms of the game they played, it looks like Mexico have got good result leading up to this game compared to South Africa. Does that matter? Do you think it will impact the game today in any way?
Yeah, sometimes preparation matches are very important, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to the tournament itself, because the tournament is full of surprises. Sometimes you can prepare very well, but going into the tournament, you can go and then win one match. I think South Africa have played quite a couple of friendly games. They've not gotten the results, but they are well motivated to at least go and do something in the tournament.
Incredible, really incredible. And we'll see. And finally, just before we let you go, though, if you want to be exact in terms of the scoreline today, what will be your prediction?
Well, from the performances, last 5 games that we've seen, I thought Mexico have a good advantage looking at how they prepared. So I go 2-1 Mexico.
Well, interesting. 2-1 Mexico. Okay, I'm tempted to ask Achu, but let's not do Achu. Not just Mexico is not the only team playing today. Well, you can call it today, but a bit later in the night. But in terms of the opening games between today and tomorrow, Mexico is not the only team playing.
Yeah.
We know South Korea and Czechia are playing also, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, but let's take a preview of the game between South Korea and Czechia because South Korea, Ghana beat them in the 2022 World Cup.
Yeah, South Korea. That was the game.
That was our second game.
Yeah, but they finished top of the group.
They finished top. We beat them and they finished top of the group.
Yes.
I mean, the important thing was for Ghana to claim the victory. If we did our part of the business, it was done for
us. Was that our last? No, that was our second game.
Second group game.
And so we went into the Uruguay game knowing a draw would have been enough.
And we had a penalty in that game. Let's take South Korea and Czechia preview.
When I think about the World Cup, the first thing of the dream I had as a child. The dream was always in my mind. I played football, becoming a footballer myself. And one day taking part in this incredible celebration of football.
It's been 20 years since Czechia qualified for the World Cup. It feels special. These are historic moments. For several players, it's a one-off opportunity that they may not have again.
First of all, we have arrived and can really feel the World Cup atmosphere. We have come here feeling calm and are preparing for the match.
I'm just really happy for these guys, for the whole team and the fans. I see it this way, it's not just me or a few guys who made it, it's actually the whole of Czechia in this together. That is why we do it. That's why it's an honour for me to play for the national team.
So that's the other game that will be happening today, South Korea and Czechia, or Czech Republic, if you want to call them. So that's equally going to be a very big game, And we'll try and give you some preview of it while we're waiting to do that. Let's just take this very important message and then we'll get into that game. We'll give you predictions of that game also today. So all of you who are looking forward to that, we've got all of that for you. Stay with us.
It's time to upgrade your viewing experience with Franco Smart Television. Enjoy full HD and 4K Ultra display for clearer pictures, brighter colors, and smarter features. From our 32-inch screen, perfect for your bedroom, to 55, 65, and massive 100 inches for your living room or office. We've got the perfect size and quality. For retailing and bulk purchasing, call the numbers on the screen or visit our website at www.francotrading.com. You can download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Franco Television, we've got the perfect size for every room. Franco, home of quality television.
Mid-year Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Hallelujah. All roads lead to the Black Star Square, Accra. Saturday, 20th June 2026 at 7 a.m. prompt. Mid-year Thanksgiving service for Ghana. Year today, God is good. Aglo International Debrewo. Team, God is good to Ghana. Nahum chapter 1 verse 7. Onyamiye Magana. Music ministers, the sensational wild missionaries, the dynamic GG Brass Band, Ghana's #1 Christian African DJ, award-winning DJ Paloma, and others. This is a totally new experience. It is Jama to glorify God for what He has done for Ghana. For Vuvuzela, white handkerchief, any praise items, Biabra, Naye Him, or Biamrebi, be aglow for Jesus.
Father's Day, give dad more than just a gift. Give him an unforgettable experience. Join the Joy brands for the Joy Safari Escape, the ultimate weekend getaway created to celebrate fathers and father figures on 20th and 21st of June. Enjoy a premium escape filled with relaxation, adventure, music, great food, and quality family time. Your experience includes breakfast courtesy from Safari Homes, complimentary bus service to and from Aqua Safari because we care about your comfort, luxury night stay at Aqua Safari, scenic river tours and boat cruises, fish and tortoise feeding experience, underwater cave viewing, eco park adventure with amazing wildlife encounters, buffet meals, island party with live band entertainment, swimming pool, archery, board games, lawn tennis, endless vibes from our DJs, and fun activities for the kids too. So bring along the entire family. Rates are going for 4,000 Ghana cedis single, 6,000 Ghana cedis double, and 10,000 Ghana cedis for a family of 4. Book now or make enquiries by calling or WhatsApping Lois on 053-100-3813. The Joy Safari Escape, June 20 and 21. Joy Safari Escape, one weekend, endless memories. The Joy Safari Escape is powered by Hits FM and Joy Prime.
To dance with my father again.
Come back, and we're going to be reading some of your messages. If you're still sending them, do send them to us. We want to hear from your predictions of the game, Mexico and South Africa. What's your predictions? How do you think this game will turn out? And also the other game involving South Korea and Czech Republic. Let's hear from you. Do send us the message. The WhatsApp line are active there, and we'll gladly read them for you. But the other game, as I mentioned, is the one between South Korea and Czech Republic. Now, these are two teams that Ghana are familiar with, because remember meeting Czech in 2006, was it?
And we beat them.
And we beat them. And we met South Korea in 2022. We beat them. And we beat them. Yeah. But in terms of how the teams have been preparing for this opening game, who's going to help us with that? Achu, right? So what have you got there?
So South Korea's last 5 games has been pretty good. Pretty good. If you go back to the first of those was the win over Ghana. Then Cote d'Ivoire put them in check, spanked them for 4. Austria also beat them by 1-0. But the last 2 games are why I said they've been pretty good. But you also have to say that this is against fairly negotiable opposition. So they beat Trinidad and Tobago by 5-0. Then they beat El Salvador by 1-0. I mean, these are teams that you expect that they will get the better of. But this is the pattern of what happens to them when they meet competitive sides, be it in friendlies, be it in major competitions, because you might want to factor in the Black Stars game from 4 years ago, which was their last World Cup appearance. So this is how the team has been. Still heavily reliant on the big centre forward, former Spurs, former Hamburg man, Heung-min Son. Last major tournament for him expected to be, maybe he walks out of this on a high. For Czech Republic, they have got an interesting team. So 6-0 to Gibraltar or over Gibraltar. They beat Ireland by 2. They drew 2-0 with Ireland. Same result with Denmark. Kosovo by 2-1. And they beat Guatemala by 3-1. In fact, their former coach was sacked because he lost to opponents similar to what South Korea were beating. Remember that 2-1 defeat to Faroe Islands? It caused the manager, they said, we don't do that here. You cannot be losing to Faroe Islands. So they sacked him. And then Kubek became the new manager of the Czech Republic team. Kubek has got an interesting career. He was first an insurance broker, and then he left that job. In fact, he was doing that side-by-side coaching in the lower leagues. Then he got his first break in the second division, so he left that job. Eventually, later on, went to coach Sparta Prague and then Victoria Pleasant. 11 years ago, he won the league with Victoria Pleasant and is the man who has qualified them for this World Cup. In terms of which players to look out for, you can't go beyond two names. Souček, saw him in the Premier League with West Ham United. And then the man whose story inspires a lot of footballers, because about 10 years ago or so, or 8 years, when we were first introduced to him, it was because he had failed at medical at Juventus because of a heart problem. I'm talking here about Patrick Schick, back at AS Roma. And you know, the medical tests in Serie A are super tight. And that's why a lot of players who fail medicals in Serie A will still go on and have decent careers in other leagues. Because over there are a lot of things they don't allow. So, for example, the pacemaker that Christian Eriksen wears in Italy, he didn't get a contract with Inter Milan when he had that condition, because a doctor can even be arrested for green lighting a player with such a condition. So something like that is what ended up in Patrick Schick leaving Italy, ends up in Germany. And so far, he's had a stable career, at least for the last 3 or 4 years. And he's coming into this tournament on the back of really good form. I think he scored 16 goals, or was it 15, in the Bundesliga alone. Was the third top scorer or so, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a team that does not offer a lot in terms of entertainment, but two leaders, Souček and the big man who provides the goals up front in Patrick Schick.
I mean, really interesting, really interesting. Now, this is what we're going to do. Daniel, you got the chance to do your part with the predictions. So you're going to help Achu to do his. And after that, Frederick will also get to do his. And I will also show you who wins this year as well. That's what I'm saying. So, guys, please get us the platform, and let's get it fixed now. So that's the time the game will be happening. Friday, really late in the night over there. But as I mentioned, the tournament is starting today, and we have the game live on Joy Prime today. And of course, the discussion is going to start at 5 p.m. today. So please make sure you tune in. Very extensive discussion on the game. All right, great. So we're going to have that very shortly on the screen. Daniel tipped Portugal to win the World Cup. If you're also watching us, you can tell us, give us a sense of who is likely to win the World Cup. All right, guys, are we ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So for Group A, I'll go with Mexico to win the group. South Korea very experienced at this, and I think they will finish in second place. South Africa will take third place. In Group B, Switzerland are the team that I'll pick, followed by Canada, then Bosnia and Herzegovina, obviously because of Edin Dzeko, to finish in third place. Brazil, obviously, to take Group C. Then I've got Scotland to finish in second place. Morocco with an outside chance, but I think they should qualify. As I said yesterday, 3 points in this tournament, especially if you manage a positive goal difference, you are likely to qualify as one of the best third place teams. In this group, USA, largely because of the weather, and we've seen how teams are coping, are struggling to cope with the heat in the United States, including even African teams. You saw that with Senegal, and so that should give them the advantage. Turkey in second place, Paraguay in third place, and then Australia to finish bottom of that group. In Group E, Germany, I'd fancy Cote d'Ivoire because of that attack that they've got. They don't have an out centre forward, but I'll still put my money on them. Ecuador, they have everything, but the reliance on Enner Valencia bothers me a bit. If he has an off day, I don't see where the goals are going to come from, but a world-class defense nonetheless. Group F, the Netherlands, I think, are going to take that group. Then Japan in second place. Sweden should take third place in that group. As for Tunisia, they've never done well at the World Cup, and I don't see them turning the corner in this one. Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand. I think Belgium will take this group. Iran, I think, should finish in second place. Egypt in third place before Chris Wood and New Zealand. So far, the friendlies that I've seen of them is even more disappointing than the performances that they put together in the qualifiers. So not really fancying them. Spain should play their hearts out in the group stage with an eye on ending that unholy record of never winning a knockout game since winning the tournament. So I think this should give them a good start. Then you've got Uruguay, Cape Verde over the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia over there in that group. Group I. I'm going to go on a limb and say Senegal are going to win this group. What France are doing now, we've seen it before. The last time when the 2002, they came to the World Cup with the top scorer of the Premier League, top scorer of the French League, top scorer of Serie A. Everyone was expecting France were going to blow everyone apart, and Senegal did it to them. And that opening game, I'm tipping Senegal to cause an upset. Of course, France to finish in second place, Norway, and then Iraq for that particular group. Group J, the defending champions, Argentina, I think should take that group. Then Austria, the father of Gegenpressing and his squad. What they did to the Black Stars is something they could easily repeat to a number of teams, especially against Algeria and Jordan in that group. But Algeria should take third place. And then Group K is where my favorites for this tournament, Portugal, are domiciled, together with Colombia and Uzbekistan, coached by a very competent Italian manager, former Ballon d'Or winner in Fabio Cannavaro, and also a very neat defense led by the Manchester City man, Kushanov over there. Then Ghana to win our group. Yes, they are shouting in the MCR, Ghana to win our group, and they will start with that opening win over, because England will not beat Croatia. I promise you that. With that win over Panama, England should take second place, Croatia should take third place, and then Panama will sort themselves out. Now to where the problems will begin, because I've been thinking about it since last night, and until about 5 minutes before the show started, I still wasn't sure on which teams would make the best third place teams. Mm-hmm. I think Morocco, Croatia, Ecuador. Then Norway, Paraguay, Uzbekistan, South Africa. There's still one more to go, yeah? Mm-hmm. I'll go Sweden. Yes, they have too much firepower not to get the goals. And
okay, let's go to the round of 32 now.
Goals will be crucial. So, yep. So the round of 32, of course, Germany, Paraguay. Germany are going to win that one. Senegal, Sweden, money on Senegal. Korea Republic have far more experience than Canada have got. Netherlands, I think, should get the better of Sweden. Then England, Colombia. England should win that one. Spain, this will be their first knockout stage win since 2010. I think they get the better of Austria in that group. USA versus Norway, I'm afraid this is where the American dream ends for the hosts, because Norway have got too much firepower. Belgium should get the better of South Africa. I think anything for them beyond getting the group stages is a win, and I think they will be content with that. Brazil should get the better of Japan in that game. Cote d'Ivoire versus France. Unfortunately for Cote d'Ivoire, France should have too much firepower for them. Then Morocco, Mexico is a game that I fancy Mexico to get the better of them. Co-hosts, and Morocco haven't made a tactical change too soon to the tournaments, I doubt. Ghana versus Uzbekistan. This is where the brass bands will begin. So if you don't have your face towels and your big handkerchiefs yet, start getting them ready, because there will be a celebration. Argentina versus Uruguay. The Argentine charge will continue. Turkey, Iran. I think Turkey will qualify at their expense. Then Switzerland versus Ecuador. Ecuador have a defense that is very difficult to breach, and in knockout football, it always pays off. Then you've got Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo possibly getting a brace of goals against Croatia in the knockout stage. So that takes them through. Oh, I think I may have simulated this already. Look at the final that it has produced. So let's reset this. Let's reset this. Yes. Let's reset it. So I chose Germany, Senegal, and I chose Korea. I chose the Netherlands. I chose England. I chose Spain, then Norway, then Belgium, Brazil, France, and I think Mexico, Ghana, and I did Argentina, Turkey, Ecuador, and Portugal. So Portugal to progress, possibly another Ronaldo brace or a goal. I'd love that. Argentina should get the better of Turkey. Ghana to beat Mexico. They've beaten us for too long. It would be nice to get some revenge and do it in a major competition. This repeat of the run of 16, yeah? From the World Cup in... 2006. Quarterfinal in 2006, France, Brazil. I'm afraid France, the firepower gets the better of Brazil there. Then Belgium, I think, should be able to get the better of Norway. England versus Spain is an interesting one. I think England will get the better of Spain, and then Korea, the Netherlands progress, and Germany, Senegal. Money's on Senegal to progress. That gives us these as the quarterfinal fixtures. Senegal, Netherlands. I think this is where the bar stops for Senegal at the expense of Netherlands, or in favor of Netherlands, because Netherlands to progress. Then England, Ghana versus France. Ghana, thank you very much. Then Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo right at the death, leaping header at the back post, beats the goalkeeper, and then we celebrate that one there in that game. And that takes us to France versus...
No.
Did I?
So semi-final.
Okay, the semi-final, Ghana versus Portugal. Ronaldo and Bruno will be too much for us. So we'll take that as to console ourselves, but also celebration. Don't be too greedy, because we've never made it this far in the tournament. So a semi-final will be a lot to be excited about. England, of course, to beat Belgium. The semi-final here, England, Netherlands. And then over here, Cristiano Ronaldo lifts his very first FIFA World Cup.
So that's us two's journey to the World Cup final, and he's also predicting Portugal to win the tournament. Daniel predicted Portugal to win the tournament, and we're going to give Frederick the chance to also.
But if you look at the path that we both gave Ghana, it is very, very possible. If only we do well in the group stage.
Just relax. Do well in the group stage, then we'll see that. So Frederick, you can join me now. Then Frederick, you can go and join Daniel. And just pass behind them over there. And let's see what you are also going to do. Now, Frederick is a former Kumasi Asante Kotoko goalkeeper. He currently plays in the South African League with Durban City. So, Daniel, help him. Let him choose the country.
So, then. Group A. Who are you going for to top the group in Group A?
I'm going for Mexico.
Mexico to top the group. Second place?
Korea.
Korea. Third place, choose wisely. You play there. South Africa. Group B.
I'm going for Switzerland.
Switzerland to win the group. Second place?
I think Canada.
Canada will be
and
second.
Then Bosnia.
Then Bosnia. And then Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti.
Brazil. And then coming in as other recent African champions.
Morocco.
I think Morocco, and then Scotland.
Scotland are in third place. Group D, USA, Turkey, Australia, and Paraguay.
I think USA goes first. Turkey second.
Turkey second.
And then Paraguay.
Paraguay third.
Yeah.
Let's go to Group E. Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, and the great Curacao.
I think Germany goes first.
Germany first.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire in second place.
And then Ecuador.
Ecuador. Yeah. So Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia.
I think Netherlands first.
Netherlands first.
And then Switzerland.
Sweden.
Sweden, sorry. Then I go for Japan.
Japan. Then Group G, Belgium, Iran, Egypt with Salah, and then New Zealand.
I think Belgium goes first.
Belgium first.
Egypt second.
Egypt second.
And then Iran.
Iran. And then Group H, Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, and Cape Verde.
I think Spain. And then Uruguay.
Uruguay second.
And then I'm going for Cape Verde.
Cape Verde to be third. Yeah. Saudi Arabia are going home after the group stages. Group I, France, Senegal, Norway, Iraq.
I'm going for France.
France first.
Senegal.
Senegal second.
And then Norway.
Norway third. The defending champions, Lionel Messi's Argentina. There's Austria, Algeria with Mahrez. And then Jordan. Not Jordan, are you? Jordan. Yeah.
I'm going for Argentina first.
Argentina
then Austria.
First. Okay.
Then I go for Algeria.
Algeria. And then Group K. Group K is Portugal, Colombia, DR Congo, and Uzbekistan.
think I go for Portugal.
Second place. Colombia.
And then DR Congo.
DR Congo.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan, bottom of the group. Then Group L. England, Croatia, Panama, and the Black Stars of Ghana.
I'm expecting England to top the group.
England will top the group.
And then we'll be on second.
Ghana, second place.
And then Croatia.
Croatia, third. Panama are going home. So we go to your best third place teams. Hey, Charlie, see what I've done. I beg you, go back to the bottom. Thank you very much. So the best third place teams, we are done with the group stages.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here you go. Your best third place teams.
I think Croatia qualifies.
Croatia qualifies.
I go for South Africa.
South Africa.
The way this tournament is, if it's okay, let me not say. Let's continue.
South Africa.
Scotland. Norway. Algeria. Cape Verde. I think Iran.
Iran will qualify.
Yeah.
So you have one more. Japan. Ecuador. Okay.
I was wondering. Japan there. So give them something.
Now we go to the knockout rounds. Your first round of 32 game, Germany versus Scotland. Who's winning?
I pick Germany.
Germany to win that one.
And then France.
France against Japan. France wins. Korea against Canada.
We all know Korea has the experience. So
Son Heung-min, Kang Lee-ing, and then what's this guy's name? Kim Min-jae. Yeah, that's my player. Netherlands, Morocco. Netherlands. Colombia against the Black Stars of Ghana.
Of course, the Black Stars.
Super. Oh, Charlie. Semenyo, quick. Spain against Austria.
I think I'll go for Spain.
Spain to win that game. USA, Algeria.
I'll go for USA because of the temperature, the weather there. I think it's going to favor them.
Yeah. Belgium against South Africa. Yeah, what you know?
I'll go for Belgium.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Freddie, are you sure?
Yeah, I'll go for Belgium.
Okay. You play them?
Yeah.
Brazil against Sweden.
I'll go for Brazil.
Brazil to beat Gyökeres and Isaac. All African round of 32. This will be interesting. Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal.
That's a tough encounter. But I think that Senegal will go
Senegal
through.
beat Cote d'Ivoire. Mexico against Cape Verde.
The host nation, so.
Host nation will beat Cape Verde. And then England against Haaland.
England go through.
England to beat Norway. Argentina, Uruguay.
Of course.
Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Turkey against Egypt's Omar Mamouche Mohamed Salah.
I think I'm going for Egypt.
Egypt to beat Turkey. Yeah. And then Switzerland, Iran.
Switzerland.
And then Portugal, Croatia.
I go for Portugal.
Portugal. Let's start from the bottom round of 16. Switzerland against Portugal.
I go for Portugal.
Portugal to win that game. Egypt against Argentina.
The defending champions.
Continue their run. It's Mexico against England. Host nation against England.
I go for England.
Mexico go home. It's Brazil against Senegal. Played in a friendly game already. Really good watch. That one. Brazil, Senegal.
Yeah, I'll go for Brazil.
Brazil to beat Senegal. Yeah. And then Belgium, USA. Quite a number of us have played Belgium and USA round of 16. Who's taking this? Host nation?
I think I'll go for Belgium.
Belgium to beat the United States of America. And then it's Ghana against Spain. The mighty Black Stars against Lamine Yamal. Gideon Mensah against Lamine Yamal. Super.
No, I'm going for Ghana.
Ghana to beat Spain. Oh, that's easy. Simple. 1-0. 1-0. I think that one, Jordan penalty. Simple. Korea against Netherlands.
Netherlands, of course.
Netherlands to beat Korea. Yeah. And then the final game, France-Germany. It's a big one. France against Germany.
I'm tipping France.
France to beat Germany.
Yes.
Then the quarterfinals, Netherlands against France.
I'm going for France.
France to beat the Netherlands. Then it's Ghana. If you can beat Spain there, then Belgium there, then be good. Quick! The Black Stars to beat Belgium. Brazil against England. Who's winning that one? They met in the 2002 quarterfinal. Ronaldinho's lovely free kick won it for Brazil.
I think I'm going for Brazil.
Endrick. Endrick.
Kobe Menu is there, my brother.
Endrick.
Kwabena Menu is there.
Endrick to clear England out of the competition. And there's only one winner.
Yeah. I'm going for Argentina.
You didn't finish the team. Are you? What is that? Why are you?
No, I'm going for Argentina.
It's cool. Brazil, Argentina. This will be a dream semi-final. Argentina to beat Brazil in the semi-final, and then the other semi-final we have it's Ghana against France. Oh, Mbappe. Mbappe is coming up against Jerome Opoku and Ajete and Opong Pepra. Oh my goodness.
Benjamin Clichy.
And he'll save the penalty.
I think that this game is going to be a tough one, but unfortunately it will be the end of the journey for the
we'll take it like that.
Yeah.
We'll take it like
So I
that.
think we're going for France.
It's France against Argentina, a repeat of the last World Cup. Does Mbappe get his revenge or Messi makes it a repeat?
I think I'm going for France.
Super! Yeah. Super! Because I trust you. So if you went the other way, it's cool. So France to win the World Cup. This is what their second World Cup win in the last 3 editions.
France wins the World Cup. Mbappe wins the Ballon d'Or.
Zach!
Yeah, wait, relax. Let me read my messages. I'll come and do it. Let me read messages. Fred, you can take your seat, please, Fred. This one says, hello, greetings to World Cup Daily. Please, football, do not follow logic and science. Please, Japan and South Korea will cause an upset. Please, Argentina, Spain, France for first, second, and third place, respectively. All right, thank you very much, Solomon. This one says, I like your analysis. I'm Alberto from WA, watching live from WA. All Ghanaians should support Mexico today because if you support SA, they'll say we are taking their jobs. Mexico 4, South Africa 0. And it says CR7 to win the World Cup. See you. Good morning. My prediction, Mexico will beat South Africa 2-1. Congratulations to Mexico in advance. This is Thomas, a.k.a. Karachi from Jahan Campus in Wa. Good. I'm Ajinkwa Francis from Takwa. It says, today, today, Ghanaians are going to support Mexico over South Africa. Okay, Mexico versus South Africa is a draw game, but they say we'll score first. There's 2 yellow cards. And he said, note, Iran is taking the World Cup, my brother.
On American soil.
Relax. Good morning. I'm watching live from Tamale. Mexico 3, South Africa 1. Okay, Lord JB in Tamale. South Africa 0, Mexico 5. Okay. Good morning, friends. It is interesting how my good friend analyzed the games. Credit to him. Good. But truth be told, okay, I think even the head coach of the Black Star will disagree with him. We agree that in football anything can happen, but hoping to see the Black Star at the finals. Okay. Danny K, you can't predict Ghana to get to the final and say we can't win it. Clearly, the prediction is our low. Anyway, good analysis. Yes. My uncle died in South Africa 2 years ago. Apologies for that. Through this, okay. Are you sure it's for World Cup Delhi or it's for... Okay. Okay, this one said the prediction, Ghana to finals there. It's like Brecum Chelsea to score Barcelona. Okay, someone has sent his prediction. They said Argentina to win, Spain will come second, Ghana will come third. And they say his top scorer will be Messi. All right. Yeah, okay, great. And that's Razak Safian from Dakoma.
Zach!
Yeah, let me come and do my prediction.
Zach!
Good.
Charlie.
All right.
Hey, who is winning the World Cup?
You have to shake your feet before.
The master prophet.
You don't know, man.
The master prophet.
You don't know what's coming.
For all this time, let me remind the two. The last time Zach prophesied.
That wasn't a prophecy.
That wasn't a prophecy.
It was a suggestion.
That wasn't a prophecy.
It was a suggestion.
He said,
it wasn't a prophecy.
He slept he dreamt.
I haven't slept. I haven't dreamt. I'm here.
Quick.
So this one is
when I slept and I dreamed, rain fell.
Quick. Let's go.
Yeah, man. You know I'm not gonna touch the screen. Touch it for me.
Bosu. Bosu, please, who is finishing?
My brother.
Who are we going with? Group A.
South Africa is stopping the group.
Quick. Bafana.
Brothers and sisters. South Korea is coming second.
Second place, Korea.
Mexico will come third.
Mexico. Quick.
Yeah.
Group B.
Czech will go. Group B. Qatar is coming first.
Qatar. I love that.
Qatar, they did well in the last World Cup. we need to honor them, you know, make them feel good.
I know where this is going.
Oh, relax.
Qatar.
Then Canada is spending a lot of money to host the World Cup. Give them second place.
Second place.
Yeah. Now, Switzerland. Their flag is, you know, safety. Safety. Give them 10th place.
10th place.
Yeah.
Quick. Switzerland.
Yeah, Bosnia will go home. Then Group C, right? Mm-hmm. Morocco first.
Morocco first.
Brazil second.
Brazil second.
Haiti, they suffered it. Give them 10th place. Haiti is back. No, USA. Solid. Yeah, Donald Trump. Then Austria. Is that Austria? Australia. Give Australia. Yeah. Then give Paraguay.
Paraguay. Third.
Yeah.
And then Turkey go home.
Then here, Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire first.
Sharp. Then Curacao.
Curacao, second place.
Curacao.
Curacao.
I love, it's an island. It's a beautiful island. Curacao. Then Germany will come third.
Germany's third.
Yeah.
Ecuador will go.
My prediction, you can argue in your house.
So Moses Caicedo is going home at the end of the group.
We
can go back.
We can go back.
We can change it. Where do you want Caicedo?
Oh, you Curacao. It's okay. Let Curacao come in. No, Caicedo, my brother. No, Curacao.
Germany is going home.
So Germany will go.
No.
So Curacao.
Yeah, Curacao, it's okay. They've tasted it's okay. And that's to do well, but quick order, no. Then here, Tunisia.
Tunisia
no,
first.
I'm not choosing Tunisia. I'm mentioning Tunisia. Netherlands.
Netherlands first.
Netherlands. Then Tunisia will come second.
Tunisia second.
Japan.
Japan third.
Yeah. Japan third. Yeah. Great. Then here, give it to Egypt.
Egypt top the group.
Egypt will top the group. Belgium will come second.
Belgium second.
Yeah. Iran, they need to, you know.
So Iran third.
Yeah, give it to Iran. They need to go forward. We want to see what will happen.
Yeah. We want to see what
they should keep going. They should keep going. Let's see what happens.
We want to see.
Then Spain will top the group.
Spain top the group.
I love my brothers and sisters in Cape Verde. Give them second.
We love them too.
Keep Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
I love that.
You guys should go.
That's right.
All right, they should go. Then let's come. Senegal will top the group. France comes second.
Second.
Iraq has also suffered. Give it to Iraq.
So Haaland is going
Haaland will go home. Okay. Algeria
top the group.
Yeah. Argentina
second.
Austria. No, really relax. Austria. Give it to Jordan. Portugal. No, wait.
Austria beat us 5, so
yeah,
they should go home.
Quick.
DRC
top the group. Portugal second. Yeah. Uzbekistan.
Yeah,
and Colombia can go home. Here, we need to be honest. Very honest. And in being honest, Croatia will top the group. Yeah. Ghana will come second.
Ghana second, please.
England will come third. Panama will go home.
Panama going home.
Yeah, so let's go to
third place teams.
Oh, okay. England. Germany. Mexico. Japan. Iran. Iraq. How many left?
You're left with two.
Give Haiti one. And give Saudi Arabia one.
Saudi.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, so let's go to. So where are we going now? 32.
So round of 32.
Yeah.
First
you can also send us your prediction, okay? Which teams will make it to the semi-finals and who will win it? Send it to us. So where are we going now?
Cote d'Ivoire against Haiti.
Cote d'Ivoire, straight up.
Mm-hmm. So Senegal, Japan. Senegal to win that game.
Yeah.
Korea and Canada.
The tournament needs to be fun.
Canada, so Korea to win that game.
No, I said Canada. You choose Korea.
Yeah, so Korea to win that game. So Netherlands and Brazil.
Canada.
Oh, you said Canada? You sure?
Sorry. Canada, the host nation, more fun. Yeah, let's keep going.
Netherlands, Brazil?
Brazil.
We need 10 quarterfinal.
Yeah. Portugal and Ghana.
How did this happen?
Yeah, because you put them Portugal third place. So Portugal, Ghana.
Ghana.
Ghana to beat Portugal. Spain and Argentina. Argentina to qualify. It's USA and Germany.
USA, host nation.
USA to go.
Yeah.
Egypt, Mexico.
Mexico, host nation.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Morocco, Tunisia.
Morocco.
African
Morocco.
encounter. Morocco to go through Ecuador and France. Caicedo versus France.
Yeah,
Caicedo
France.
goes to round of 32. South Africa, Saudi Arabia.
South Africa.
Bafana goes through. Iraq and Croatia.
Iraq.
Very
good side. Yeah. Really decent.
Very stubborn side.
Very good side.
Algeria and Cape Verde.
Cape Verde
to go through. Australia, Belgium.
Belgium
go through. Qatar and Iran. Iran go through.
Yeah.
DRC and England.
England
will beat DRC. Iran against England.
Sorry?
Iran against England.
Iran against England.
Yeah.
Iran against England.
Yeah. The stubborn Iran against Iran. Iran go through against England. Solid side, Iran.
Trump will have a hard time.
Cape Verde against Belgium.
Cape Verde against Belgium. We like the Cape Verdeans. We like what they'll bring. The side attraction is great. Let's keep them in the tournament. Cape
Verde go through. South Africa, Iraq.
South Africa, let them keep going.
Oh, Bafana go through. Then it's Morocco against France. Repeat of the last semi-final. France beat Morocco. And then Mexico, USA. Clash of the host nation. USA beat Mexico. We go to Ghana versus Messi.
Ghana.
Oh, if you beat Portugal, why can't we beat Argentina?
Absolutely.
Canada against Brazil.
Let's remove them quick. Who? Remove Brazil. The Warriors go for it.
So Canada go through.
Yeah.
And then Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal.
We can manage Senegal. Take Cote d'Ivoire out of it.
So Senegal go through. We go to the quarterfinal. It's Senegal against
Give
Canada.
me Canada.
Canada go through. We go to Ghana versus USA.
Oh, my brother.
We beat them all the time.
Sharp.
It's Ghana going through. It's France against Bafana.
Oh, give me Bafana.
Bafana caused an upset and beat France. Then we go to Cape Verde against Iran.
Cape
Verde go through against Iran.
Yeah.
Then it's Cape Verde against South Africa in the World Cup semi-final. Bafana in the final. Then we see the Black Stars of Ghana against Canada.
Oh, Ghana.
Ghana go through to the final against Bafana. And what happens in the final?
Ghana versus South Africa in the final.
Johnny C. South Africa beats the Black Stars of Ghana and becomes two.
No more. Finish there.
I love that. But it's a solid prediction.
Yeah.
It's a solid prediction.
Carefully organized.
This prediction respects football.
Yeah.
It respects football.
Yeah. We'll have Cyril Ramaphosa here.
Yes.
We'll have John Dramani Mahama here in the same stadium. Anyway, the game is going to be live. Not this game, though. the game opening game tonight.
Will be live.
Yeah, it will be live. Mexico versus South Africa. It's going to be live on Joy Prime. We're going to start the build about 5 p.m. today, so please make sure you join us, all right? Make sure you join us. And Frederick, thank you very much for coming through. Really appreciate your time. Achu also, thank you for coming through. And the show is going to be back also tomorrow, 10 to 12. We'll be live on Joy Prime and Joy News. To all of you who made time to watch us, of course, Daniel is predicting Portugal to win it. Achu is predicting Portugal. Frederick is predicting France. And me, I say Ghana. You've got Kinata there, right? Let's go. We don't have Kinata.
Why don't they have Kinata?
They have Kinata.
They should play it.
Anyway. They have Kinata.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Super.
we na ya dilumono. Kakali kaya so ina ya so ma wani blue. Gano dende, lasta so dende. 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 Yita mubi oba kana batene samia. Yacha ya mubi oba kana batene samia. Yita mubi oba kana batene samia. Yacha ya.
But not everything is as it seems. For every story told,